Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Batman.
Now let's start the show.
Thank you. What's the deal with Undertale? It's like people won't shut the fuck up about it. And I mean, it's been ruined. Let's face it. For most of us, this game has been ruined unless we've gone out of our way to try and avoid coverage of it, or, you know, every fucking buddy's talking about it and posting videos about it, and there's reviews, there's let's plays, there's everyone doing a lot of those, and of course there's like written reviews, and there's people just talking about it on, discussions and comments and everywhere. And you're bound to hit spoilers if you get into it at all. And you want to figure out, is this a good game? And then people, end up accidentally spoiling it for you. And it seemed like it wasn't even out that long before people were just going fucking ape shit over it anyways. And then it's kind of, at this point, I guess, died down a bit. But still, a lot of people going crazy for it. And I'm not saying it's a bad game. I mean, I haven't actually played it. But, I couldn't avoid it. There was people playing it. It's like, I wanted to see, I saw, someone do a little play of it before I heard about it at all, and that was interesting. I was like, I think it was Jim Sterling played it or whatever, and then it was like, everyone that I watched also just started playing it, I saw, it was on Super Beard Bros, they were playing it, and it was on Game Grumps, and then it was on, Pro Jared played it, and people were doing some other reviews of it, so I had to see that stuff, and I think I might have skipped some of the game theory stuff on it, because some of those are just weird and not as interesting as they could be. But that's just me, I guess. And then Game Grumps were doing it again. So at this point, from that and what everyone is here talking about it, is, I don't know. Basically at this point, I've seen all the endings of it. I've seen most of the interactions there are in the game, and now it's like, I really don't want to play it. I've seen it all. Basically, the only thing left for me to do in the game would be, if I wasn't going to play it, I guess I would have to wait, and, I could go for either ending now, because I know what I'm supposed to do, or go for, this, I think there's, 3 endings. And I could go for just, a natural, whatever I want to do thing. But, it's probably going to be, years before I remember, I forget enough of it. And then I'll be like, oh, I want to pick this up again. It'll be like it's fresh at this point. Because I'll have forgotten all the stuff. So, I don't know. I feel like it has been kind of ruined for most people. And I don't know, I don't know why it had to explode so much. Yeah, it's a good game. It's got some cool concepts going on. But I just wish people wouldn't have spoiled everything, and I don't really even want to say any of the stuff that's cool about it, because I'm afraid I'm going to spoil it for you guys. I probably already did by saying there's 3 endings. That's probably a spoiler, but whatever. Maybe there's other multiple. I don't even know if that's even true. There could be other endings as well. I just know about 3 that I've seen, as they're the most obvious ones you could get. So I don't know. I mean, what's the deal with that? It got way too much hype. And it's just got way too much coverage and is ruined, and I guess it's partly my fault for looking at any of the stuff, but I don't feel like I could have avoided it at this point, so... Oh yeah, continue. They started playing it also. So, yeah, I don't know, Anyways, the point is that shut up about it. Let it die down a bit, let people discover it, don't tell people to play it constantly, or why they should play it. Don't give them specifics anyways, and don't give them spoilers. Don't and it's hard. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying at this point. I think it's a little ridiculous how much I got fucking hyped up as if it was the best fucking game ever made. Looks neat, but it doesn't look like it's super amazing. It looks like an experience that you're gonna play through and be like, that was great, and you can maybe play through it a few times to see some different interactions and how things work out, but it doesn't seem like it's the kind of thing that you're going to be, playing over and over and over again. It's the kind of thing where you're gonna go back to it some other time and start playing it, and you might be kind of bored because you're like, I already know how this stuff plays out. So I don't know. I don't think it looks as necessarily as great as an overall experience for all time as then it is just a one isolated experience or a few isolated experiences to have. That's all. I just don't think it's quite as amazing as everyone's making it out to be. But then again, it is very early on. Of course, people are still kind of wowed by their first time experiencing it. I don't know. We'll see if it stands the test of time or not. But what's the deal with everybody ruining that for other people? I mean, couldn't you just leave it alone? I mean, couldn't you just kind of leave it alone, let it blow up on its? Did you need to? People are playing it. Everyone's talking about it. I get it. You don't need to then ruin it. Well, the rest of us. But it's been, I don't know. I guess it's my fault because I exist on the internet. I don't know. I don't know. It's ridiculous. You can't. Everything just gets spoiled unless you avoid it like the plague. So, anyways, I really hated. I really hated how this part in the new Star Wars where. What's the deal with Sam? 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 And that is how Jar Jar Binks retroactively became Luke's father.